Question for you. Can your spiritual and religious beliefs impact your mental and physical health? Well, if you've caught my previous videos on the connection between these topics, you probably won't be surprised by my answer. They definitely do. Now, over the past few videos or the past few articles, if you've been following me, I've been discussing how religion and spirituality belong in healthcare. And I believe they play a powerful role in treatment and in wellness outcomes. So in this video, I want to explore with you a little deeper into specifically how spirituality and religion impact mental and physical health. Now, in a comprehensive report that reviewed the research on how religion and spirituality affects mental and physical health, the author found both positive and negative implications. This was a review that included original data-based quantitative research in peer-reviewed journals between 1872 to 2010. In the overview, it was stated that religion and spirituality do impact positive and negative impacts for mental health. They also impact health behaviors such as physical activity, smoking, diet, and different practices. There's also a relation between religion and spiritual health and different health outcomes, including heart disease, hypertension, dementia, endocrine functions, cancer. All of this was reviewed in this comprehensive overview, and I will definitely provide a link in the video description. But overall, the author did state that the majority of the studies reported a significant relationship between religion and spirituality and better health. But interestingly, the mixed positive and detrimental findings were more towards mental health. And I believe that this might be related to the fact that everybody has different brain functioning patterns and processes. And it could be that certain people could have a more damaging interpretation and perception of their religion than others. And this perception of maybe that they have sinned or created a harm could perpetuate or trigger additional imbalances in cognitive processing and an aggravation of their symptoms. Now, this is my opinion, but let me give you an example. If someone's brain is stuck in a negative pattern, believing they have sinned or done something wrong, it may predispose them to suffer more depression or anxiety. In these instances, correcting the underlying brain health and also giving proper psychiatric care could not only impact mental health, but also uplift spiritual health, which will better health in the outcome, even physically, emotionally, and mentally. So when one could use their religion to seek forgiveness and move away from the sins with a clear mindset, they may actually gain from consulting their religion for guidance and repentance to change their destructive behavioral pattern. And this is what some of the positive studies have shown. And it's also been shown that characteristics that religions hold in high regard, such as forgiveness, positive affirmations, and dealing with regret, have additional wellness benefits. So what this means is, in the context of integrative psychiatry, it's imperative to discuss a patient's religion and their spiritual practices, because these beliefs could be playing into either aggravating mental health symptoms or helping to treat it and to actually enhance emotional well-being. That being said, there's also the fact that spirituality helps people find meaning and purpose. And I've talked about finding meaning and purpose as a means to experience post-traumatic growth, which means after you've experienced a trauma, you actually end up with more resiliency and better tools in your toolkit, right, to handle life stressors. So religion and spirituality can offer meaning in bad times, and especially for those who are suffering and struggling with crises. And this is probably most recognized in critical and end-of-life care. And spirituality that serves for a source of coping with illness is also a form of stress management, and this can modulate physiological outcomes and imbalances. And incorporating spirituality into healthcare then optimizes health behaviors and reduces the impact of stress-related effects. And boy, do we have a lot of stress-related effects these days, right? Now, this information I've given you on why spirituality, religion, and integrative medicine are integral in healing the mind and body and overall healthcare is something I want you to really grasp and to utilize in your wellness regimen. Now, I use essential oils, I use different various mind-body practices, mindfulness, EFT, stress reduction techniques, all different techniques are out there, and of course, cognitive behavioral therapy and other psychiatric services that mental health providers can offer you. I love essential oils because they have a history since biblical and ancient times of being used to connect the body, mind, and soul. And if you've been following me for a while, or if you're new to me, you will see on my channel and on my website, I have a lot of information on exactly how essential oils do that. Specifically in ancient times, we're talking about frankincense, myrrh, palo santo, and sacred sandalwood. These all have reference for restoration of the body and mind in both modern and in ancient times. And sacred trees have been honored in religious and spiritual traditions all throughout history. There's actually different books that you can read on the details of the healing oils in the Bible, and they show their characteristics and how they impact the psyche. So, in summary from the past couple of videos, if you missed the other videos, I will give a quick link to them as well. But we need to realize that the body is interconnected to the mind and the soul. There's not even it shouldn't even be mind, body, medicine, spirit with a dash, right? It should just all be one word, because you can't separate them. And it's important to advocate that into the healthcare system. I had talked to you in the previous video about considering talking to your doctor about your spiritual and religious beliefs, because that would be important for your treatment outcomes. I want to give you another assignment to end. I want to ask you to honor your own practices and truly incorporate them into your wellness regime. The second time I've said this in this video, so I do think it's really important. And I'd love to hear how it goes and what you think about this concept of spirituality, religion, and how it impacts your health and how it should be incorporated into healthcare. So till next time, have a wonderful day. Make sure you check out some of the resources that I offer, including what's on my website, my essential oils database, my new essential oils websites devoted specifically just to essential oils, and also my online course on using essential oils for hormones and for mood balance. That being said, I hope you have a wonderful day or evening, whatever time you're watching this, and I hope that you do take gentle care. And I honor all of you very much. See you later.